Okay, here's a quote. It's not the strongest species that survive. It's not the most intelligent, but the most responsive to change.
But I believe the great is still yet to come. I won't stop fighting, man, until I'm done.
So I know my weaknesses. I know my strengths. So Charles Darwin, who his theory of evolution from apes and all that kind of stuff, and you know he has his own view of the world. And I always thought his view was the strongest survive.
Mhm.
And mind you, we've been to golf school for 44 years, so you could keep with what we were doing, over the years and feel pretty comfortable. But I feel at that point that you're gonna get lapped. Like, we used to wheel we used to bring a golf cart down, or we built this ginormous cabinet that had a VCR in it and a TV in it and like pictures and that. And I mean, it was quite the task to get onto lesson day, right? Especially when we were at places like grass because you couldn't wheel the cabinet, right? So now we just have an iPad and we have an in-range, system. Like everything is all like, it's too easy. But anyway, Darwin's quote. Let's go with this. Uh, bu- 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 okay, here's a quote. It's not the strongest species that survive. It's not the most intelligent, but the most responsive to change. So, bang, Richie, like change. Like, how would you say, how much is our basic fundamental business change since we moved to home operations at Big Swing?
Yeah, it's I mean, over the past 4 years being with you, you have seen the change of us go from just everything written down to everything starting to move online electronically,
Yeah.
growing to,
Yeah.
get more students in.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's starting to change.
Yeah.
And little by little, it's not like a huge change right away,
No,
but it's, getting a website, getting online booking,
Facebook page,
yeah,
Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff.
YouTube channel.
Yes. Subscribe. Subscribe. Oh, it's my Joe Biden impersonation, I guess, right? Subscribe. That's bad. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, at least I didn't sniff your hair. Wow, that's bad, right? Okay, anyway, sorry. Sidetracked. Anyway, with all that said, we're now doing, everything you should have seen my files before, guys. Like, all the stuff I did, like, I had packets for group lessons, and like I make 100 copies and stack them like this, and my filing system was terrible. Not that it's awesome now, but Mary puts all our documents in certain files. Like, she has categories, and like we can go on I guess Google, right? And you can find all the documents that we've done for the past couple of years. That's cool. Like that's and again, probably people out there who are younger than me are going, yeah, dude, that's like what everybody does. But like for us, it's progress. So adapting to change, and even in golf instruction, like we actually used to take dry erase markers and draw on the TV screen and erase them to show lines. And now, what's the program that you're using? I use a different program.
A1? No. I forget the name of it.
V1,
V1.
V1. Yeah, and that kind of stuff's just amazingly helpful when you're doing golf instruction. So, I guess at the end of the day, when you ask yourself about leadership, you have to find your own style, right? Yeah.
I was just thinking A1 was the sauce.
Yes, A1 is the sauce.
V1 is for the lessons.
Yes. I know. I'm thinking about.
Where did I come up with A1?
I don't know. I know what. There's VH1. There's V1. I don't know. Who knows?
HDMI one. No.
You're right. Yeah, there's all kinds of ones out there. Anyway, with all that said, I just thinking about this show is a backbone with motivation, leadership, and coaching. So, I guess the overall message of today's show is that you can get really, really wrapped up in different types of leadership styles. You have to find what works for you, and speaking as a guy who's run his own business for his entire life, I'm telling you what I think is find talented, enthusiastic people with funny hats. And
Yes.
yeah, and people that aren't, you know, afraid. Because there is, I have several friends who like, you can't do that because, you're going to go bankrupt. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. And, when it's all over, they're always like, oh, wow, you made that work. You made that work. Yeah. I mean, the world needs people to, to take charge. I mean, if, you know, lots of people have great ideas, and most of those ideas die with them in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Like, that's, I guess, the last thought I kind of will impart without being overly morbid. It is St. Patrick's Day. It won't be my last thought, but you know, don't be that guy at the end of your life that's 80 years old sitting in a rocking chair regretting what you didn't do. I mean, you know, bunch of the songs I write and play basically play upon that theme, that great things are yet to come, and you just got to keep fighting forward. I mean, I think you start dying when you stop growing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Glass of bourbon, ha ha. My bourbon, ha ha. My bourbon, ha ha. Alcohol, because no great story ever started with, I'll have a salad. I can't look back, it's too late now. My days are hours and I don't know how, but I believe the great is still yet to come. I won't stop fighting, man, until I'm done.